It's time for baseball. Game in this three-game series between the Thunder and the Jaguars. Mike Hayes, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Number 48 starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about owners? And that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Saul Worthy. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting third, the catcher.
Ready now, Mike Hayes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Antoine Fong, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Gregorio Ortiz is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Jeffrey Bellamy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Ortiz is there, and he has it for the
home side's lining up defensively. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Stepping in now, Hal Hale. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Digging in, Adrian Esparza. He's a long ball threat, of course. Currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now, and this guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
The 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Marty Riggs, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hale over at second. Esparza at first, one gone. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Nick W. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
W.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first down.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Into the box now, Ike Bellamy. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Riding in, Spud Wallace. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and a strike to count. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Antoine Fong. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 1.
First pitch on its way. Hit to third. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Saul Worthing. 4-1. That's popped up. Wallace in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Plate now, Randall Mad Dog, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a base hit on the line. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Bureau, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
In now, Jeffrey Bellamy. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hal Hale. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
To the plate now, Adrian Esparza. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely. So I think...
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 2 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. In now, Zane Oaks, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Desi Ruiz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 1. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth.
So not quite enough to get the ball out of the ballpark here, and that's been a common theme as power has been in short supply. We'll take a look at the teams with the fewest home runs this season, and you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 48 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Marty Briggs will try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Hey, that's a great stop right there. He had to make a perfect play after that nice backhand stop, and he did exactly that. He couldn't have transferred that ball from his glove to his hand and released the throw any better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A.J. Valido is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Valido brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Now batting, number 1.
So coming to the plate, Antoine Fong. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Bellamy is there, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Caden Watanabe back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and next will be the speed threat. Buddy Brandt in there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
A runner at second, nobody out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bellamy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 00.
So striding forward now, Gregorio Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Nope. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter,
number
Nick
2.
W. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Got
fastball taken for strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. This is popped up. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he felt it soft. Not hit all that hard, but gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So it's ready once again. Saul Worthing. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Randall McDowell.
Stepping in now, Randall Maddog right to him. To second for 1, on to first, a double play.
The catcher, number 2.
Now in the box, Mike Hayes. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Jeffrey Bellamy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Looped out towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Spud Wallace. This is line to left. Riggs is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Zane Oaks swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. For the current campaign, Oaks is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Zane Oaks becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
Ruiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Desi Ruiz is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cal Hale. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Hale.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Esparza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Running hard, he's digging for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So now to the plate, Marty Riggs, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Ball 1, well below the zone. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Had to sit back on the changeup, and it is. The 1-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, He had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Your attention,
so he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Chuck Perry takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, A.J. Valito hit hard up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 holders are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate, Antoine Fong. Perry has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Saul Worthy. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
Rojas is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He comes in at 262 on the year. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luis Rojas
number 5
is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Caden Watanabe stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
The batter, number 3.
Settling in now, Buddy Grant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cue shot here out toward short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get this. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy first a chance to run.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Johnny Kimura is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Johnny Kimura.
Set to get Corey Esparza is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first down.
The catcher, number 2.
Striding into the box, Mike Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. Found the pitcher. I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Your attention, please.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Ortiz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Now
Bo
playing
Law
third.
will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Torrey Esparza. Now at first base, number 5, Bo Law.
Coming to the plate now, Nick W. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. High hop, and he barehands it. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Sliding in once again, Ike Bellamy. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 99.
Digging in to try it again, Spud Wallace. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
Your attention, please.
Has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Hal Hale will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Second baseman, Hal Hale.
And now a pitch on the way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Now the pitch. is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Marty Riggs as he sends it on the ground to first. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Coming to the plate now, Zane Oaks. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Oh, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have worked.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
Best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The catcher, Desi Ruiz.
Into the box, Desi Ruiz. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Left side. And that's through for a hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always say on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
To the plate now, Caden Watanabe, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get them into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
Now the 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Buddy Brandt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And the second one will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
The center fielder, number 0.
Big base hits, D-Lo. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath.
Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And that's the second out.
Now
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The high fastball is in there. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down, and he fouls this one off. Now that's popped up. Hale is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So
your
Bobby
attention,
Klein
please.
will be on the mound
Now
to start the 9th inning, and his
Bobby.
job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now batting, A.J. Valito, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Your attention,
Rossi
please.
will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And quickly there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 8.
Into the box, Saul Worthing. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a looper to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
The batter, the third baseman, Corey Esparza.
At the plate now, Corey Esparza. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And 2, here it is. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Walls is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Tony Rossi will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. Ike Bellamy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Wallace.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Standing in,
the first
Zane Oaks. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. We are into extra innings, and now it'll be the catcher, Mike Hayes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And this one's in the dirt. In time, and he is nailed at second. 1 out, nobody on. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Liner towards second. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in now, Hal Hale. He grounds it sharply to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Number 9, shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
Into the box now, Adrian Esparza. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. The 1-0. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Wallace is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now to the plate, Marty Riggs. Here's the first pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Him up. Oaks is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box.
Leading off for the Jaguars, the catcher, Desi Ruiz. Your attention,
Hurt comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
You're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base.